Hazell family has lived in this area near Margate for more than 100 years. But the sounds of dairy cows now have been replaced with the sounds of millions of dollars worth of vehicles and machinery. It's hard to believe it all started with one truck, bought by Don Hazell in 1944 at the age of 15, with money he earned working 7 days a week on his father's farm. Hazell Brothers is now a household word. Would you have ever believed this would be possible?
In the early days, most certainly not.
What was the business like then?
Well, it was all hard work. It still is hard work today, that's for sure. But in the early days, well, before I bought one truck, I always loved trucks and wondered if I'd ever have enough money to buy one.
Are you still involved yourself at the grassroots level?
Yes, my word, I am, yes.
You still get out and drive the trucks yourself?
Oh, sometimes I drive a truck, but if I'm on a job where there's a bulldozer, I prefer to get on that.
What's your fleet consist of nowadays?
Well, mainly trucks, but it ranges from cranes, telescopic cranes that you see around the city, to bulldozers, excavators, road rollers, graders, and you name it, and I think Hazell Brothers have it.
And how extensive are the operations as far as Tasmania is concerned?
Well, most of our earthworks are done in southern Tasmania. We don't really try to go around the state as far as earthworks are concerned. We try and keep them as close to Hobart as possible, but our transport business will extend throughout the state. The story of Don Hazell's success could not be told without mentioning an aspect often missing in today's society, that of a remarkable family working relationship. For 27 years, Don and his brother Rolly built up the business, Rolly retiring 10 years ago when Don's 4 sons became involved in operations, each being responsible for a different part of Hazell Brothers' activities. They've diversified into a number of areas, including farming. Yes, we do have farms at Bruny Island, in which we run Polworth sheep, and also one here at Margate, which was a Jones & Co hogfield many years ago. And we also have forest home at Judbury. What plans do you have, say, for the Hewan property? Well, my youngest son Wesley is keen on orcharding, and in about 18 months we're going to start to plant out new apple orchards at Judbury. A lot of people would be surprised at that. We hear sort of about demise of the apple industry and so on. Do you believe it has a future? Well, I'm leaving it to Wesley, and he's talking to some of the main growers in the Human, and they believe it has a future. Earlier this year, Hazell Brothers bought a hectare site in Moona, which is used as a Hobart terminal and base for equipment working from the Gordon River to Launceston and plenty of places in between. The company has a half share in Hobart Blue Metals Industries, a multi-million-dollar operation at Leslievale, which supplies road metal for building sites, municipal councils and the main roads department. Reflecting on the past 40 years, Don Hazell says he sometimes finds it hard to believe the one-man operation now involves 200 staff. As the business has grown over the years, there's still, those same drives are still here. There must be a message in this for employers. What do you think that message should be? Oh, well, I don't know. I think I've been lucky. The drivers and some of the maintenance men that we have on our equipment are really nice chaps. I do what I can to look after them, and they are just as keen on Hazell Brothers business as what I am, I believe. Tassie's history's very old. GJ made a name with gold. Harold made it in a plane. Monty made El Alamein. You can make it. You can make it. You can make it in Tasmania. Roger made his famous mill. Claudio makes his wine with skill. Peter made a yard for sheep. And Doug has made